getting chilly, in the 30s now. So today we're gonna head somewhere inside again. There's an exhibit at a museum, and I've always wanted to see this exhibit. So today we're gonna head to the Queens Museum in Queens. It's over near Flushing Meadows Park. If you're just finding this channel, I pick out places in New York City to go explore, and I take you with me. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. But now let's head to Queens. Let's go. Well, we just missed one. We're here at Flushing Meadows Park. That stadium is behind me, and now we just got to walk over into the park to where the Queens Museum is. US Open Stadium over there, subway rail yard here. Speaking of walking, you may remember me talking about how my leg hurt at one point earlier this season. I actually heard it while I was filming the Fort Greene Park episode. Good episode anyway. Check out that episode if you haven't seen it. But I've been trying to take it easy, which is hard to do when you live in New York, but it still hurts. So I finally went and got an MRI yesterday. Turns out I got a stress fracture. I've been walking on it all this time. And funny enough, that's why it hasn't gotten better. So in the near future, these episodes need to be ones that don't involve a whole lot of walking. Which is one of the reasons I chose this place today. It's a museum. It's inside. It's relatively small. So anyway, that's what's going on with me. So we've been here before, actually. We've done Flushing Meadows and Corona Park. Check out that episode if you haven't seen it. It's a nice park. The location of two World's Fairs, which is one of the reasons that this museum is here. This is a little bit of a walk along this path through the park to get over to where the museum is. I have a tour group following me. Over there is where the retired playground animals from years and years ago live. We saw those in the other episode. And directly in front of us is the Unisphere. And then over on this side is the New York State Pavillion from the 1964 World's Fair, which they're renovating right now. And then directly back there, Queens Museum. Let's go. This gets me every time. It's pretty cool. And I just realized this is the back. I gotta go around the front. Oh, never mind. I just saw people go in there. Save me the trip. This is an art museum and educational center. It was established in 1972 as a museum, and the collection contains a lot of artifacts from both World's Fairs. This building was constructed for the 1939 World's Fair, and it was used as the New York City Pavillion. The structure was later used as an ice skating rink and a roller skating rink during the 1940s and 50s, and then it went on to house the United Nations General Assembly from 1946 to 51. After that, it went on to serve as the New York City Pavillion again in the 1964 World's Fair, and then the museum opened in the northern part of the building in 1972. And there have been expansions and renovations since then. So this is mostly an art gallery, so I don't know how much of that I'm going to show, but this is why I'm here. Let's go in. Incredible. So this is the largest permanent exhibit here at this museum. This is the Panorama of the City of New York. It was constructed by Lester Associates for the World's Fair in 1964 and was put on display there at the World's Fair. It's almost 9,400 square feet, and it took 100 employees from that company to build this. So there are almost 900,000 individual structures on this map. The buildings are all mostly made of wood. The bridges are mostly made of brass. I was figuring out what to say next, and a plane just flew over my head to land at LaGuardia over there. Anyway, after the World's Fair closed, they kept this on display over here through 1967, 68, and 69. After 1970, very few changes were made to this map until 1992 when they updated it and brought it up into the 90s. At that point, when they updated it, they added 60,000 new structures, but that's where it's stuck. It's stuck in the 90s. So as we'll see in a minute, the Twin Towers are still over there. Through the day cycles. So we just passed into night and it's hard to see things now. I guess it'll turn into day again soon. kind of amazing is not only looking down and seeing where we are right now, but looking down and seeing all the places that we've been on this channel. It's pretty cool, besides the fact that this is just an incredible model of New York City. Is really cool. I didn't give myself enough time here. I do want to go see if there are a couple other things in the museum to see before we leave. So let's go do that. This is a scale relief map of the New York City water system. It was built by the Works Progress Administration in the Great Depression and was commissioned for the 1939 World's Fair, but it never got displayed there. Work started in 1938 with a budget of $100,000, which is equivalent to more than $2 million today. But it was never displayed at the fair in 1939. That was partly due to the fact that World War II was going on and there were security concerns about displaying details of the New York City water system. It was displayed for a while in 1948 at the Grand Central Palace, but that was the only time it was on display in the 20th century. For the rest of that century, it remained in storage till it was dug out. It was restored between 2006 and 2008 and then put on display here. The exhibit of the Tiffany lamp collection. This is a long-term loan exhibit. This is all part of the new stack collection, and there are a total of 440 pieces in that collection. Most of them are in storage. Just a handful of them are on display here. These are significant to this area because the Tiffany studios and furnaces were in Corona and they closed in the 1930s. All right, I think that's all I got time for right now. To be clear, there's a lot more that I haven't seen here. I just noticed there's an upstairs part. The main reason I came though was to see that panorama, and I did that. Let's head back to the subway and hope that we can get on it. It didn't look like the downtown side was open. All right, let's go. Really cool panorama. Neat museum too. We didn't actually get to the artifacts from the World's Fairs, but they're in there somewhere. A reason for me to go back. All right, now we're heading back toward the subway. Hopefully getting back will go smoothly. We'll find out. Back up to the east side. Nice museum, amazing model of New York City. Worth the trip. If you're just finding this channel, be sure to check out all the other episodes already available up to the east side on YouTube. Like and subscribe, tell all your friends about it, and look for new episodes every Friday. Thanks for coming with me to explore New York City. I'll see you next time.